Hello there, ladies and gentlemen of that internet. My name is Ryan, aka the Ryeman. I forget where we left off. I think we were looking at a mountain. We were looking at a mountain that had what I'm convinced is something from the Dead Space universe. Tell me I'm wrong. Wait. Load faster, Valessa. Come on, girl. You're blocking it, honey, but it's behind. I'm tired after a long week of work. I'm moving to the side thinking I'm gonna fucking see around her. Which means we're in for a long playthrough. I don't have to voice you. You voice yourself. Oh, that's right. That's right. They were going to race each other. There it is, by the way. I see the resemblance. You can't fucking tell me there's not a resemblance. I see a resemblance. I'm expecting to see the fucking Ishimura fly across the screen any second now. I remember. They were going to race each other to the top. And then I was going to shoot someone. Who was I going to shoot? Fortane. I was going to shoot Fortane in the knee. I don't hate him. It's just that that's how you even the odds when someone cheats in a race and gets a head start on you. She quickly follows after him, closing the distance. It was nice to see their spirits lifted like this, as opposed to the last place we were, where it looked like Dead Space 3. It's a lot of Dead Space. It's a lot of Dead Space in this game. I might as well make the most of my time here. What? There's no book here. Where it all began. Is this where I was pulled into this world? So this is it. The idol that gave me its power. Against my will, I was chosen for this greater destiny. The last seer of Valinor. Perhaps the savior of Alestia.
I can't believe we've lost our connection with the spirits.
I can.
There must be some way to get it back, right?
Are you sure we lost it, though? It's still here. Just inside of the seer.
No, that's gas.
I'm pretty sure it's not that simple. This idol has roots that reach all across Valinor. As far as I know, the seer doesn't have any roots.
Well, I was going to take that in a weird way, but let's not.
Well, maybe there's a way to put the energy back. You know, after we've taken down the Triumvirate.
You mean after we kill them?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe this is only temporary, and they'll come back. The seer won't need the power after we've won, right?
We look at each other and smile. Yeah. I totally believe the end of this game is... It's going to be that simple. No one's going to have to die. We're all going to live happily ever after. After I boot up Major Minor and kick Ryu's ass for dragging me into this fucking world again. Everything is going to be alright. Oh, no, it's not. There had to be a way to reconnect Valinor with the spirits. We had a long journey ahead of us, and plenty of time to learn how. It looks like these bridges lead to the Outlook. It's technically the exit to the rest of Alestia. A long mountain trail takes you to the mainland. The trail from the Perengano is probably safer, though. These bridges look like they could break at any second. Especially if they've been neglected for over 20 years. So, there's not really much else to do here. Probably just talk to someone else, some other dialogue from looking at the grass. It appears that Milas has people to take care of this place. There's no explanation for the grass being so short. Maybe there's just a bunch of goat people that come around and just eat the grass. I said that as a joke, but I think that might be the case, because I don't think they've had a stroke. I don't think they've invented the lawnmower yet. If it was truly banned, it'd be almost as tall as us.
I always knew that Milas had people guard Salberg, but I thought it was to keep the spirit idol safe. Now we know, so they don't find out it's dark.
Or just to keep the grass short.
So we weren't the first ones that he told then? The guards must have known if they stood watch all day. I can't even think of anyone Milas trusts that much.
Well, we can't hide this from the people forever. If we resettle Valenorth, they'll need to know.
Cool. Let's do this.
What? No fair. How did you beat me?
So are you telling me, game, that in the order of events that I just took us, we had like 2 other separate conversations in the race up the fucking thing? Sure, why not? I believe it. If people can have full-blown conversations while they're fighting in Dragon Ball Z, we can do it while we're having a race that's only 20 feet long! Also, I'm gonna guess Velissa is pretty quick on her feet. What kind of animal is she supposed to be? She looks like a mix. Am I allowed to say they're mutts? Because that just means they're a mix. Is that racist? Am I racist against furries? Is that possible? No. Yes? I'm gonna get in trouble with one community or the other. It's a good thing no one watches my videos.
Even with a head start, you're no match for me. Time to throw in the towel. Stick to climbing trees.
Oh, I know I claimed her as the archer, but I think she's the pyromancer, because you just got fucking burned, my dude.
Oh? So you want to have a climbing race?
What are we gonna climb? The fucking mountain?
I'll pass, thanks.
I'll pass too.
Wait, why?
A smart person doesn't pick a battle they know they'll lose. I'm surprised you challenged me, Fortin. You know how fast I am.
I don't fucking know. Oh god, I think I'm dying.
Are you calling me stupid?
No, I'm calling you slow. Oh, that's funny. To me, that's funny.
No, I'd never do that.
Oh, she totally... Oh.
Anyway, isn't the spirit idol beautiful?
Moving on.
That's putting it lightly. It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. When it's lit up, it must be incredible.
It looks like a spire from Dead Space, and it's gonna keep freaking me out, because now all I'm thinking is that if we activate this fucking thing, the convergence will happen, and we're gonna have furry necromorphs. I'm not ready for that. Okay, I might be ready for that. I have a long list of different zombie apocalypses that I've prepared for over the years. Don't... You gotta plan for everything, and it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, I'd pay almost any price to see that. But don't worry, Fortin. I'm sure there's something we can do. If we all work together, we can make that idol shine again.
God, I'm just getting the strongest urge to name this necromorph furries. That would be the worst type of clickbait. Are we done here? I think we're done here. We're moving on, folk. We got a plot that we gotta get the fuck moving along to. So the outlook's over there. That's still X. This is still X? No, wait. We can go here. It was highlighted. Just meant we didn't go there yet. After a lengthy trek through the forest, we arrive at Pregano. The scent of ale and the aged wood of the tavern permeate the air. Zamir lets out a sigh of relief, having finally achieved his goal.
Well, looks like we're finally here. It wasn't that bad, was it?
I forgot you were a deer man. Or a moose man. God, if we got into a fight, I'm going straight for the antlers, dude. I'm just gonna give you that heads up.
Not as bad as I thought it'd be.
My legs are a little sore, but I'll manage. I know we're far from home, but this still feels like Valenorth. I guess maybe I expected something a little different.
Could it be your legs are sore because we all decided to have a foot race up a mountain?
Just wait until you see the outlook, Valessa.
The outlook?
Yeah, it's good to have a positive one.
You can almost see the entirety of Alestia. As soon as there's no trees in the way, you'll be amazed. It's easy to forget we're on top of the highest mountains.
So, we're not surrounded by trees the entire way to Mazeo?
Absolutely not. Even aside from the deforesting, trees are scarce. It makes for a beautiful view. I'm sure you'll love it.
The tone of his voice implied that he wouldn't be going with us. If he's seen it before, then I doubt that staying behind was a big deal. But for some reason, 14 and Valessa seem a bit upset at hearing this.
Right. I guess you're in your own schedule now. You only had to bring us to Peregrino.
I'm not about to ditch you, though.
Peregrino, not Peregrino.
To follow along. You won't be too hard to find, Pro. Trust me.
God, I really did make it sound like a fucking topping on pasta, didn't I? Fuck it, it's now Peregrino. You can't change my mind. I will fight you in the street. Oh, right, we gotta find Pro. He leaves our side and starts walking to the tavern. We exchange glances, seeming a little hesitant.
Well, I guess this is it. As soon as we meet with Pro, we're off to Mazeo.
Then war!
Wait, did you say pro?
Oh God! We're all starting by a sudden intrusion. What was your name? I forget your name, but you're the big white dude. That sounded weird. You're the big white... I don't want to say wolf. I want to say husky, because everything in Clace's stories is like a husky or a husky mix. Ulfric! I'm putting money down that it was Ulfric, if I remember that name correctly. But to me, his voice is immediately recognizable. It was right fucking there. I said Ulfric. It's Ulrich. If I used my eyes, I would find out these things sooner.
What? Who's there?
It's Ulrich! He lets out a soft laugh as he approaches us. After looking at me up and down, a wide smile appears on his face. You mean his muzzle? I forgot we haven't actually met. It's the blade on my back, he notices.
Well, what do you know? It's you. Kind of makes my job a whole lot easier.
I'm super glad, Ulrich. Don't get stabbed and disappear into this thing.
Wait, you know us?
Just the seer.
Then you must be...
Ulrich!
Ulrich, from the vision.
Excuse me?
I have visions, dude. It's when you just take a heaping whole hopping load of jet and go... Oh, yeah! I go cross-eyed and so I see the future.
Yeah, you were in the vision that the seer had last night.
Why did I just make a reference to Mama Murphy from Fallout 4?
Huh. Haven't even met, and I'm already in your dreams. That has to be some kind of new personal record.
You are fastly dropping down the ladder of my favorite people. You don't want to be on that bottom rung. Wipe the smirk off your face. Cock the eyebrow back down. That's my look. And hop off. He cracks another smile. No. Is this an attempt at flirtation? I think he's challenging me. I think we actually should need to fight to the death. Every time people look at me like that, I will out-kabong you into next week. Yes, I still have this thing with me. Don't Google me. Oh, I need to get out more. Oh, shit. Stay. He cracks another smile. Oh, I read that. If it was, it won't go anywhere. Fortain promptly interrupts.
He said you died, Ulrich. Something about a man named Sovi?
His ears perk up as he hears the name Sovi. But he seems to find comedic about Fortain's words. Clapping his hands together, simply once, he smirks at the three of us.
You sure are good at first impressions, little one.
I'm not little.
Lines have been crossed. You never call a short person little. It seems that nobody jumps to 14's defense. Oh, God. What is he, like 5'2"? Chris! I found someone shorter than you!
Is he telling the truth, Seer?
Yeah, he's telling the truth. You fucking died. You fucking went out like a paperback bitch. It wasn't, okay, that's harsh. Not a paperback bitch, but you did go out.
How exciting. You'll have to tell me more once we grab Pro. After that, we're going to evacuate Valinor.
Bro, if you're gonna keep looking at me like that, you're putting a shirt on. It seems like he's able to piece things together. This vision of his death and Sylvie was Valinor's destruction. He wastes no time in suggesting our immediate course of action.
Actually, Miles is taking care of that. The village is gathering for a celebration tonight. The perfect time to group up and escape, right?
After we lay down booby traps, I've not forgotten my plan.
Really? I'm starting to wonder why I'm even here. Either way, Pro and I will take you to Domek. I'm glad to hear this vision of yours won't come to pass.
Goody. That much is true. By the way, I had other visions. Someone stabs me? Anyway, that much is true. He'd avoid Valinor entirely. Too bad the attack on Valinor wasn't something we could avoid.
Shall we get things started? Unless you want to talk more, I'm up for that too.
That is what everyone watching this playthrough has been screaming at me through their computer monitors. I can't tell if he's being genuine or sarcastic. I wasn't paying attention enough to figure that out. It's hard to get a read on this man, and that's odd. His resolve in last night's vision, his demeanor, was clear. I feel like, even though we barely talked, we're on the same page. He seems to know why we're here, where we're going, and what we need to do. That makes things a bit easier. Endless planning would be tedious.
Whenever you're ready, Seer. Seems like we have a lot ahead of us.
Oh God, I've heard. We all look at each other before nodding. It seems like everyone else is following my lead. I could probe Ulrich for information or head right inside. The rebel Baron Ulrich has now permanently joined the party. Would he be the fighter or the berserker? I don't fucking know. Oh, what the hell? There's an arrow? Oh! Okay. When we enter Perigino, we're greeted to an argument. Normally I look around the tavern, but this seemed pretty heated. The barkeep, angry, seems to yell at an annoyed man in front of him.
Absolutely not. There's no way. Take that letter back to Domek in pieces. I'm not giving up my beloved Peregrino, Pro.
I thought he said, bro. I'm not giving it up, bro. It would seem that he's talking to Pro, the man we've come here to meet. For some reason, I find him extremely familiar. I can't pinpoint why.
Aaron, you don't want to test me. This is for the good of Alestia. Don't be selfish. He wouldn't act outside of our best interests. If you don't agree, he'll cut your funding. You wouldn't be able to keep up. You'd go out of business. This isn't exactly the best place for a watering hole, you know?
The barkeep must be named Aaron. He seems to be on the receiving end of Pro's threats.
I'll make do. I have to. This place is my home.
I'm not asking you to move. You just have to let Domek do what he wants.
Zamir is off to the side, watching us well, drink in hand. I exchange glances with Alyssa and 14. We seem a little startled. Seems like this escalated quickly. I think we should butt in and see what the fuck, mostly just to get things moving along. I decided to intrude. Besides, we gotta meet with this Pro dude. I decided to intrude on the argument before it gets any worse. What they were arguing about exactly? That's what I choose to ask first. What the fuck, guys? Aaron scoffs and Pro gives me a sly smile. I guess he's the thief if we keep assigning classes to everyone. Like, my interruption benefits him.
Domek wants me to shut down Peregrino. He wants to turn it into some stupid barracks.
It can't be both?
It's for Valenorth's safety, you know? With an army here, the village would be safe. Future attacks could be stopped before they even start.
But if it stayed a normal pup, wouldn't it be easier to conceal your forces? It sounds like we're in the minority when it comes to facing our enemy. Guerrilla warfare? Guys? Maybe? I don't know.
At the cost of my home, you mean? I refuse to do this. You can't make me.
I mean, his delivery on that was kind of like weird, but what?
You're acting like a child, Aaron. Like I said, you can still live here. It just wouldn't be a tavern anymore.
But that's what it was meant to be, Pro. That's what the rebellion wanted. Neutral ground for both nations. You can't change your mind just because you want something else.
That's exactly why we can change our minds. Aaron, stop being stubborn. Lives are at stake here. Look me in the eyes and tell me your tavern is worth those lives.
It can't be both? But Pro cuts him off before he can continue and looks me in the eye.
Hey, Seer.
What?
Give us your input. Without an elder, you're in charge of Aaron. This place still falls under Valenorth's jurisdiction. Or do you not know the secret of Peregrino?
I don't know the secret of shit. The secret of Peregrino. What? Nani? I look at Velissa and Fortame and they shrug. He must have recognized me from the blade on my back.
Back when your elder formed a treaty with Mazeo, it's not like they trusted each other immediately. Both sides were scared of walking into a trap. So what was the best thing to do? Meet each other halfway. That's right. This place was built for secret rebellion meetings. But things are changing. Valenorth deserves an army to protect it.
I don't know, man. If you ask me, I don't think we're ready for the offensive yet. I think we still need to duck. Isn't the main HQ also in the shadows still? It seems like the rebellion wants Valinor to be resettled as well. That puts me at ease. I was worried that they might throw it away like nothing. All the patrons look pretty happy here, but Valinor could benefit from an army. I think about the secret he just told me. It sort of makes sense. A tavern in the middle of the forest isn't the best place to run a business. You got me there. Domek must be lining Aaron's pockets to serve the rebellion's needs.
Don't tell me you're considering this, Seer.
I don't fucking know. I literally just got here. Talk about putting me on the spot. I hope this isn't a frequent event. It's gonna be a frequent event. I'm gonna keep walking in on situations. It's gonna be like, you decide the future of the galaxy. I don't feel like this is my choice, but due to current circumstances, I guess it fucking is. Mindless resign as the elder, fucking chode, leaving me in charge until I elect a replacement. That reminds me, I still have to fucking choose between Velissa and Fortame. However, it's probably the best to take things one step at a time. First, Peregrino. Whatever. I strike a pose like I'm in fucking JoJo, but truly, I don't fucking know.
Think about it logically for a second. If this was a barracks, Valenorth would be safe. We'd fight off the triumvirate forces for you.
That sounds cool, but I kind of saw the size of this place from the outside, Pro. I don't think you could fit a squadron in here, let alone an army.
It may be too late now, but we can plan for the future. Domek is requesting this of Aaron, but you can order it. You'll be expecting answers as soon as we arrive in Mazeo.
Me ordering people around assumes that I have rank. Me having rank assumes that I have authority. Me having authority means I'm running some shit here. This rebellion's doomed. Pro seems to know a lot more than I initially thought.
He has a point, Seer. Technically, you're in charge of the entire nation.
What?
And if it sounds like I'm putting pressure on you, I am. We have a lot to do. We can't waste time over stupid fights. Help them resolve this so we can talk about important stuff.
Yeah. This is all happening so quickly. I can't even find time to think. It feels surreal, almost like I'm in a dream or a vision. Snake Eater, but it's real. Any attempt at collecting my thoughts goes on to be promptly interrupted.
There's no reason to turn this into a barracks, though. If you win this war, Alestia will be safe and peaceful. Damek is being hasty. He's not thinking straight. Seer, I beg of you, don't take my home away from me.
Everyone stares at me, expecting me to make a decision. Their watchful gaze fills me with anxiety, and I tense up. Maybe I should ask for advice before making a decision? Ooh, Valessa?
Whoa. You actually want my input on this? I guess it is my duty to assist you, but I'm surprised. I'm only supposed to guide you when it comes to visions.
Well, girl, times they are a-changin'.
If I had to choose, I'd keep this place the way it is. After the war, Valinor and the rest of the world will be safe. Why would we train an army after we've taken down the Triumvirate?
Maybe because to truly have peace, you must always prepare for war. Otherwise, you kind of get caught with your dick in your hand. Well, you wouldn't get caught with your dick in your hand. You get caught with something else in your hand. But you know what I am not good to talking to even two-dimensional women. Alright, so, I get your point.
If I were the Elder, I'd commit myself to maintaining our independence. That means living outside of conflict like we've been doing for millennia. Siding with the rebellion and putting an army here will tie us to future wars.
That's true. Also, I'm trying to think about this logically. This place is way too small to be the barracks for a military force. It is very small. To garrison, you'd be hanging the beds off the ceiling.
Until today, even you were raised in an independent Valinor. I can understand a temporary alliance, but we should go back to normal. I honestly think it's kind of an insulting idea. We can take care of ourselves.
You know what? I don't know why, but I'll go with her way of thinking for at least for now. For now, we'll see how it goes. Also, this is way too fucking small. Build something, dude. You like, how many people are you in a station here? Fucking 6? You're in a station 6? Find a bigger building. Right. I couldn't steal Aaron's home from him. It was wrong. No, it was also partly stupid. This place, if you ask me, would be terrible for a barracks. We'd have to find other ways to keep Valinor safe. Forcefully seizing property is something that even I would be against. We are not the Redcoats, and we are not the Communists. That's gonna get my blood pumping. Oh, God. We're above that. We're not like the Triumvirate. I was thinking of something more practical as to why not take this place, but I'm picking up what you're putting down, dude! We are not the tyrannical government! We are not! We are free! we're gonna keep moving along before I burst into song.
Are you serious? Come on. You can't just leave your village defenseless.
Build something bigger!
Now, Pro, you're the one that brought him into this. We need to take his word as law. That's how it works. Thank you so much, Seer. This calls for a celebration.
What the fuck ever. You're all silly. I don't want to say you're all stupid, because everyone has their own reasons for everything, but this was silly. And runs off to start. I've had a stroke. Starts off to prepare some drinks. Pro crosses his arms and looks at me with a scowl.
Just met, and you're already a thorn in my side. Oh well. I just hope you don't come to regret that choice. If you don't, then expect future generations dead.
First of all, Pro, if that's your scowl face, you better step off with your weak game.
Ah well. I guess I should look on the bright side of things. At least they can have a drink while their village burns down again.
There you go! His sarcasm was noted, and his joke was far too soon. He shrugs at Ulrich, and he walks to a nearby table and sits down. A few months later, Ulrich follows suit. Was it time for a meeting? I wait till Valesta informs him as we walk over to the table. A few moments later, we're all seated together, exchanging glances. We wait for someone to break the silence, unsure of what will happen next. Shh! Don't break the silence. You lose!